Okay, people, here we go. Something a little bit different today. I'm going to try and do 10 features in 10 minutes. So it is going to be a speedy run through. These are features that I don't think necessarily I'm going to get to do a whole episode on for this series. But we might do. But just in case we don't, we're going to kind of fly through 10 features I think you should know in Instagram Edits app. So as soon as I hit that timer, it's going to be go, go, go. The only thing that I've done already is preload the app with footage so I can just get going. So fingers crossed. No one knows if we're going to hit the 10 or not, but hopefully we do. So just before we start, make sure you're subscribed, like, comment. If there's anything you want to know in particular, please leave it in the comments and I'll see if I can get to it in this series. Also, one extra thing to add is there's a link to my website so you can sign up to a newsletter. I've got something coming to you real soon, a giveaway, so make sure you're signed up if you're not already. Okay, are we ready for this, people? I'm not sure I'm ready. Before we start, let's get that timer going. All in under 10 minutes. 10 features. On your marks. Get set. Let's go. The 10-minute timer has started. Right, open Instagram Edits. Straight to the project. First up is overlay. Okay, so for example, we've got this footage here. We're going to scroll across until we see the word overlay. When we get overlay, that's now going to add the track above the other one. Now, to get these kind of so you can see them both on screen, you can then make this one smaller and there's your overlay. So one video or image on top of the other, as you can see, both of them play in here. Okay, next up, opacity. So say now we wanted this to be kind of an overlay that's a bit see-through, so you can see both images over the top. If we tap the overlay and then we go along to opacity here and we turn this down. Oh, where is it? Opacity. Now you can see both playing at the same time. Okay, so then you'll get the hand finger movements of my typing over the top of me walking, rest and play, and obviously that will continue. You can do that in multiple ways. If you want to add another image on top, you tap that as overlay. Oh, we'll come into that in a second. Tap that as overlay again. That will go over the top of the mug, and then there you go. We've got two things at the same time playing. Okay, so that second one was overlay. Built-in transitions. So especially where two clips meet each other. So from this clip to this clip, if you press that marker there, the white marker, you then get loads of transitions that you might want to do. So we'll do the swipe through pan effect, which will then swipe that away and go into the next one. Now, it probably doesn't look as good because this isn't big, but that comes to the next one. We can transform. Transform, we can scale it up using the slider. So we want to go really, really, keep doing that. Keep flicking between. Come on, we're on a race here. We can't be doing that. So we're going to go transform. We want to make it really, really large. Larger than that, so it fills the whole screen, and then we want to reposition it, so we touch the tab along and then we can change the X and the Y axes. Let's go along this way so you can see me, the post-it note and the coffee, and obviously then you can move it up and down as well, and then you've got rotation if you want to kind of skew it here and there. But now we've done that and the transition. Remember, the transition is there and it's gone yellow where that transition is. It will then go from the right in picture and transition across. The other thing you can do is you can add the transition to all. Up here next to the tick in the right hand corner, in the left hand corner, it says apply transitions to all. If we tap that and press OK, every single transition will now swipe across. Okay, so swipe across and then let that play out and then swipe across again. So that's apply to all. Import audio. So if I wanted to import my audio, not only have you got the tap the audio section in here, at the top right hand corner you can import your own audio. If you've made your own songs, if you've done some narration, if you've just got some soundscape, you can import from files. I don't know what files I've got, but you can find them somewhere. Let's go back. Can I go back to my oh yeah, browse back. Here we go. I don't know if I've got on my iPhone. No, I don't think I've got anything on here at the minute, but that's how you do it. Tap the import. The other thing to just tell you, if you scroll to the right at the top, you have royalty-free music. All of this music is royalty-free that you can use, which is always good to know. What's next? Apply, all done that. Slip. Okay, so say we've got some footage. This is really, really useful. Say we've got some footage we're going to cut. So I'm just going to move this over to here. So let's cut this travel image. But let's say we're going to want a particular part. So split this. Get rid of this. Delete. So let's just say, oh, I don't really want this part. If you tap on this and then scroll along to slip, which is normally right at the end somewhere here, you can then drag through the type of footage that you want. So the element you want, oh yeah, I want the beginning. So it keeps your time frame, but you can slip through. So this is right at the beginning. I can't go any more than that. This is what they did. Yeah, that's lovely. But if I say I wanted the end, I could slip through, but the time is still set to 2-3 seconds. So you haven't changed the time. You've just moved the footage along that time to pick the bit that you want. Which is really, really helpful to get fine tuning of editing. And I'm going to go with this section here. Right. Next up, speed change. Okay, great. Here's me walking. I'm going to say that I'm going to walk really fast. So tap your footage that you want. And also it's a long clip. That's going to make it shorter. And then go to speed. From here, you've got a slider. You pull the slider. Let's go really, really fast, really, really quickly, up to 10%. Somewhere around there. That'll do. And now I will walk really, really fast. Oh, that kind of stuff, right? Let's undo that so you can see what it was originally. There we go. That's me walking slowly down the street, taking a walk after work. Great. Now I want that to go faster. We're not going to go 10 this time. We're going to go 6.8. That's fine. And then we're going to get that to last. And again, the footage will shrink for you. Right. What's next up? I can go into more detail if we get through these. Slip, speed change, transform. We've done. Freeze frame hold. That's always good. Right. Let's say I want to freeze frame hold as I'm running back in this position. I'm going to just make this a little larger and do it like this. So this part, say I want to freeze it there for a bit. If you scroll along, it's quite a new feature towards the end, I think. There it is, freeze frame. It's going to cut and hold and do a segment of your video. Really, really good for when you want to hit certain timings and you want to really showcase a certain element within a video, but you want all of the video. So if I hit freeze frame, boom, then that's static now. So now when it plays, I'm going to run, as you'll see here, and then freeze. And you can be like, that's me. And I'm running. There you go. That was my poor narration over the top. So that's freeze frame. The other really good thing is reverse. So again, you're going to want some footage to reverse. Let's see if I have any. Here we go. This is some coffee I've got, and I'm going to reverse this clip. So instead of the coffee going in, it's going to come out. So you tap that, and let's do reverse. Oh. There we go, reverse. It'll reverse the clip. It'll take a little while. How many are we on? 3 minutes left. I think we've done 10. I think we've done overlay, opacity, built-in transition. Oh, we haven't done stickers. We're coming back to stickers next. Stickers are next. Okay, right. So as you'll see, this is now in reverse. So the drips are going up and all the things is coming out. Probably not the best one to do, but you can also do that as speed. Let's see if I can get another one. Yeah, let's reverse this clip. Here we go. So instead of I've got a little bit of time. So instead of me running away, I'm going to be like running backwards. Let's skip all the way. And the other thing to remember is you can combine these. So you can add speed and transition, and we'll do that in a second. Reversing this clip. So as you can see, I now run the other way. Whee! Back we go. And also we can do it speed. So this time I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to slow it down to 0.4. So now the clip becomes longer. So I've done reverse and I've done speed for this one. So then I'm running back and I'm running back slowly all the way to the beginning. It's not going to really make sense because then in a minute it's going to pause and I'm going to pop over there, and then it's going to go forward. And then again, if we change speed to really, really fast, really not that really fast. There we go. Then when it pops, we'll transition quickly. Right, stickers. Then let's say, I really love the fact that Ray's running really well. We scroll along to stickers. Now, stickers, a couple of things. First of all, you have these stickers here that I don't really see a lot of people using. However, you can type on GIF. So, well done. And you can add hard work. Here we go, hard work. Work hard, hard work. Here we go. There's a sticker that you can put over the top. So basically put a GIF over the top of your image and make it longer. And then that will work hard, hard work. Not really a sticker I would pick, but to show you as an example. And again, you can change opacity of that. So you can make it so that it is lighter in the background, like it seems like it's in the sky. You can rotate it if you go back. Again, combinations of, if you rotate, you have to rotate it like that. Combinations of these features. So overlay, capacity, built-in transitions. Other thing that you do, just to say, when you do effects, you have the apply all effects as well to all of this. So if we say this and then we go to apply all, we do that, every single thing will start the same with that effect. So remember, apply all will put that across in every single way, but you can see how it's already changing the content and the vibe and the look. So we've done overlay, we've done opacity, we've done built-in transitions, we've done stickers, we've done import audio files, although I couldn't import my own file because I didn't have one. Apply all changes, we've done that. We've done the slip, moving your footage along in a certain time frame. We've done speed changing, fast and slow. We've done transform, larger and smaller, and also rotations and positioning. They've come fine-tuning, which is really nice. We've done freeze frame hold, and we've done replace, and all 10 minutes. That's the timer. We're done. Cover them all. 10 in 10 minutes. I hope you enjoyed the episode. It was speedy, I know. Pick the bit that you want to watch again. Hope to see you in future episodes. That wraps up for episode 11. Peace.